In this video, we will be reviewing the new Cape Cod EMS learning management system. For those of you that are already familiar with the learning management system, you'll find out that not too much has changed on it, mostly just the look. There is some additional functionality, but really it's nothing to be too terribly concerned with. Those of you that have never used the learning management system will use this video to show you a tutorial on how to get your account set up as well. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and go to CapeCodEMS.com. When you first get to the site, you'll see the Login to Cape Cod EMS button. Go ahead and click on that. Once you click on that, it'll take you to the new website, and you will see your login window here. So what you want to do is type in your username, which is usually your work email address, all in lowercase, and then enter your password. Once you've done that, go ahead and click Login. Now that we're on the site, you'll see a couple of things have changed from the old site. We no longer have the information here on the left. Instead, it's at the very top. You will see that the license status is still the exact same on the far right side. If you want to close that window, you can, but we recommend keeping it open so you always have instant access to see what your license status is. But to close it, you can click on that. To open it back up, go ahead and click on that arrow again. So as you can see, the home page is pretty much the same as it was before. We'll have announcements listed on the main homepage, and you will be able to access and see upcoming events right here on the banner bill. When you look at the top, you'll see we have a home button, our course catalog and records, my current courses, files, and contact. These are all the same categories that we had before on the left side here. We've just moved them to the very top. So let's go over some of the differences. Right now, if you were to go to the course catalog, you will see that everything is pretty much the same as we had it before. You'll see the tabs that we have for the new and upcoming courses here. There's the tab for registering for M&M rounds. If you're interested in a refresher course, you can access it here. Or if you need to do a 12-lead exam, this is where you'll come. Just keep in mind that for any of the 12-lead exams, you'll need to be enrolled by somebody here at the office and then proctored by a supervisor. So let's go ahead and discuss some of the differences that we have on the new site versus the old site. When you look at the course catalogs and you open that course catalog button, you'll see that it used to be we could go to the My Current Courses at the very top of this window itself. Now, if we need to go to My Current Courses, you're just going to click on that top button here, and that's going to always open it up for you, which should make it easier, especially for those of you that are enrolled in an NCCP program, as it'll show you everything. So this, being a new student, doesn't have any current courses, so there's nothing to see here. With the course catalog and records, it's pretty much the same as we had it before. You'll see the new classes that are coming up that you can enroll in. You'll also see the registering for M&M rounds. And in fact, let's go ahead and we'll do that now, since most people, when they come to the site, they're using it for M&M rounds. So for this student, we're going to say we want to enroll in the upcoming Falmouth rounds. So we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're just going to click on that round. We're going to come down to the blue button where it says Enroll Me, and that's it. Once you're enrolled in, you'll have to go to your station or contact us here at the office. You'll be marked down for attendance, and then after you've been marked for attendance and the doctor's completed the presentation, you'll be able to take the quiz. Again, My Current Courses, now that we have a class, you'll see that the student now has the M&M round listed here. If we switch over to files, this is going to be the central file repository. So this is where you'll come and you'll find forms, some tutorials, any other information that we might have posted here. It'll also be the same area if your department's decided to post something up that you come to find that additional info. Contact is just like it was before. If you need to get in touch with us, you can use this to either call us, get the phone number off of us, or this will send us email through the learning management system. So now we're going to go ahead and set up our account as if we were a new student. To do that, you're going to want to come over here to the far right side. You'll see the first initials here. You can change that. You can add a photo if you want. Pretty much add anything else. But for right now, we're going to just click on Profile. And then we're going to come down here to where it says Edit Profile. This is where you want to come to update your cards that you have, be it the State EMS card or anything else. So if you are a new student, odds are we're going to need you to upload some images of your cards and manually set your expiration dates. Unfortunately, the system is not able to auto-populate the dates based off of a card image. Many times if you come here, you'll already see that there's a file in here. Typically, when we set up a new account, we verify that the student has a state EMS card. If you already see that there's an image here, you don't need to worry about it. What we recommend doing ahead of time is taking images of your cards. It can be a picture using your phone, it can be a scanned copy, but you need to have an individual image for each card. Once you have that, it's easy as drag and drop. So in this case, you'll see I have some fake cards here that we set up ahead of time. All you'll need to do is drag a copy of the card to the appropriate box and then fill in the expiration date. So in this case, we'll go ahead and we'll drag the copy of the state EMS card. We'll bring it right on top of the box, we'll release it and let it go. And as all cards expire on March 31st, we'll say that this particular one expires March 31st of 2024. We'll then go ahead and do the same thing with the BLS card, where we drag the BLS card on top. And as ACLS and BLS and PALS classes, your cards are always going to expire the last day of the month. In this case, we'll say it's January 31st, 2025. For those of you that are paramedics, you'll need to put an image of your ACLS card as well. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll say we took it at the same time as our BLS. You'll see there's a box for 12-lead expiration. That's going to be the 2 years out from when your last exam was taken. You won't be able to adjust that. That's something we do here at the office. If you have a PALS if you have a PALS card, go ahead and you can put that here as well. Okay, so you'll see that there's a field here for driver's license. We do not require you to upload an image of your driver's license to the site if you choose not to. That's more for the convenience of your department. We do not require the driver's license here, so if you don't need to do it, I would not recommend doing it. So let's go ahead and then we're going to click on Update Profile. And now you'll see our profile has been updated. Since our ATP status was already authorized, it's going to remain authorized. But you'll see our expiration date here is based off of our 12-lead exam. So this expiration date is going to be the next expiring card. So since we can't change the 12-lead exam date for this student, it's going to be the same time as we opened the account, which was today, January 9th, 2024, which is why that ATP is showing expired. When your account gets up and running, you shouldn't have to worry about that. If you do have any issues, please don't hesitate to let me know at the office. One of the most common questions we get is, how do I get a copy of my certificate? So if you're on your homepage, all you need to do is come to the far right side and scroll down. And right here underneath Configurable Reports, you'll see a link for My Certificates. Now, with this student not having completed anything, you're not going to see anything here. But that is where you'll find a copy if you need one. You can also find information. If you come to the profile, you look over here and you'll see My Certificates as well. That's another area. With reports, you'll be able to find out your past course records. You just click on reports, and that's going to bring you to this area here. So this will show you a list of your completed M&M rounds. It'll also show you past courses that you've taken with us and any certificates that you have. So that's it. We've tried very hard not to make the site too much of a change so everybody can still be relatively familiar and comfortable with the site. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me by email or phone. I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can.